Hello YouTube. I know you have so many questions. I never posted tutorial recently. I was preparing good stuff for, you know, but though I never finished it. But I've got this emergency problem. People ask me about this new version of Canon log footage, which is C Log. How will they color grade, especially when it comes to color sense? Actually, into CST we go try some, but actually I might give you advance to start on aces from now on, because I don't know, I never try in aces before. I often when it comes to C-Log versions coming to my studio color grade, I often do aces, but I don't know actually in the color space. Let's try the color space and see what it look, and then we go jump into aces, how I color grade C-Log from Canon. All right. I think my timeline was just aces already, so I'm going to bring it back to Rec709 Gamma 2.4 and see how we did process before jump into aces. Okay, the first thing is how we go do is just do our color science, which is I go tell it it's a Canon Cinema Gamma, and it is C Log. I think it's C Log 1. Let's try. I don't know if it's C Log 2 or C Log 3. I never asked him before, but I think it's C Log 2, something like that, or C Log, just C Log, Okay, C Log 2. Right. And then we go convert it to Rec709. Rec709's boom. That's how they look. I think some people, they often like to do 2.4. I don't know, it's just a choice. Sometimes I do simple to construct properly, to fix properly my exposure if I'm using a color space, but I'm not unifying of a CST, so we go delete that and try SS. So in SS we have our two major nodes, which is RDT and ODT. Bodies. So I'm about to go pretty fast because I have a session today, so I have to do a little bit quick, to be in times. I don't want to lose you guys, also I don't want to lose my job. Yeah. I'm about to color grade some projects. Yeah. Okay, so right into essays we have a Canon, a different, but this is a Canon log 2, which is a C log 2, the same log that we did before. So I'm going to do this log. It's a Rec 2020. It depends on what you want. This is log 2020, Rec 2020, and this is C log 3, which is Rec 709. I think I go choose Rec 2020. It's pretty awesome to me. And then I can convert it to SS, and then I'm going to SS convert to Rec 709. So I think I just took Rec 2020 from Canon C and converted to Rec 709, which is from SS. Let's try this Rec 709 log and see how it look. No, I cannot not like that, so I'll try this one. Unfortunately, the director who shot this video, he never mentioned me, which is a log they used. So I'm going to assume as something which I say it's working properly to me. So here we're going to often do this way. I'm going to bring down a little bit of exposure, somewhere around there, and increase bit of my gamma, so to boost that contrast. I think somewhere around there, and this is going to be our exposure, and I'm going to do my curve. Let's see, curve. I'm going to do my curves, just tiny stuff to twist on. Alright, so I think somewhere around there. Let's before, let's see after. Looking amazing, dope. Alright, so another thing I see is my white balance. The picture is too warm, you know. When we come to our virtual scope, it's too warm, it's very busting warm, you know. So what I can do is just using this guy and, you know, change my temperature automatically, and let's see how it processes. Very, very, very perfect. You see the before, after. I took off those warmth, you know. And then another note, which is my saturation. I'm going to increase my saturations all the way over, and then I'm going to vibrance this, which is I don't want a lot of saturation into my, you know, my skins, my reddish, you know, yellowish, my pinkish. So I took off all those. You got it. All right, so the second things I gotta do is my skin, because I think this skin is kind of magenta, which is I don't like it. So I'm going to change this skin, and let's see. Okay, did I just where is the guy? Right, it was stuck in a little bit, but it's back on track. So I'm going to increase this virtual scope and try to fix the skins, and let's check it out. You see, it's very, very, very reddish, very magenta. You know, to decrease these guys, and this guy over here, I'm going to take it down, you know, until we have a very proper skin tone, you know. I think here is enough. Let's see now. I think, let's see before. Oh my god, where am I? I'm in saturation mode. Sorry guys, sorry, I didn't have to do that stuff in here. Let's just reprocess it again. Sorry, I never did my second node, which is fixer node. You have to do it after saturation, not inside of a saturation node. This is how it's work. Okay, I'm going to redo it. Sorry guys, I'm going to redo it, fixing our skin. Bullshit. All right, but I think it's going to work the same. You see, it's gonna be the same, you know. Look at the picture now, you know. It's there where we don't want this to be. So I go do so, click this guy and bring it down until we've got our skin into indicator, and this is what I want. I think we good now. All right, so let me take off this thing, and see, look at our skins. Let's see before and after. It's amazing. But there is something which is I also need to fix. You see this little kid here. I think her skin is not proper because we have two different skin right there. So I think I need to check on him also. So I'm going to create his skin. That's before. Okay, I got it. So it's oversaturated, so I need to desaturate this stuff. Yeah, something like that. It was in right positions, but the saturation was not good. So that's why I decided to bring down the saturation of this point. So I think this is enough. Let's check it out before. The magic of Fixer is awesome, amazing. Pretty up and mwah. All right. So the next things I will do is just make my look, which is going to be my look node and my skin tone skin node, Okay. I'm going to qualify my skin and moderate my skin. I've been talk about this tutorial a lot. This about skin modifications. There's a lot of skin color range, which is some of them are orange on top, magentas, yellowish a bit. It depends. The saturation skin tone, the desaturation skin tone. There's a lot of skin tone you might do according the way you want it to be. So to me, let's just try. To me, I feel like I need a tiny bit of magenta skin tone because this guy is very, very, he's very blackish. He has a lot of black lumens on it. So yeah. So what I need to do is just I want him to put in magenta a tiny bit and make him being like a chocolate, something like that. I don't want a deep brownish skin tone because I don't feel like the brownish skin tone is going to be nice to him. So I think let's try magenta stuff. So I'm going to qualify him properly. Yeah, shout out to the director who shot this video because everything looked very well on range, so it's very nice. So in here we're going to bring down our gamma until we see some of our yellowish to the skin, and we focus on vitroscope. You see we have got a yellowish, and then we bring down our greenish until we get to where we want it to be. So I'm going to bring down my gamma until I'm there I want this to be. This is brownish. Let me just bring it up a little bit. This is brownish skin. If I take it down, I'm about there where I want this to be there. That is what I want it to be. You see, it's kind of reddish, even we go look here, we see where I want this to be. So let's try lift it up a little bit and gamma up a little tiny bit and desaturate the picture and see how does the magic, what does the magic just did, Let's try this. I think it's pretty up, yeah? But there is something I need to fix a little bit. I just reduce a lot of, I think something right there. Let's see. Bring it up, tiny bits, and bring up my Yeah, think right now we have nice skin. You see, this is before, this is after the skin tone. You know, we've got that, you know, a little bit of magenta skin tone to him. I think this would work nice. But one thing that I want to see is to desaturate again the picture. I want this to be natural, you know. Let's see before and after. This is amazing. It's very streetic and it has very nice tone. All right, another thing that I see I can do there is just, let's try do our magic into printing. This is wonderful. I'm going to reduce my intensity somewhere around here. Let's say before and after. It's just a ton of bits of printing. Let's increase our print up to 0.3. Yeah, somewhere around there. I think it's enough. Okay. Or let me just reduce it and increase my print. Sometimes I used to do those printings, you know, make those cinematic vibe after my CST, after my color space. So sometimes I do so. Let me just try to reduce my blush and see how they look. Yeah, amazing. I didn't want too much of blush. It's ruining my picture somehow. So for now, what I think is just play along with the Luma. Okay, I think we have a lot in here, but my tutorial in that very long time, the parts that I showed you how to convert those into Rec709, but this time now I want to show you how I calculate it. So yeah, all right, so let me try just to increase my, you know, light blue into the tier parts to have nice orangency. And let me go to my saturations, bring back my bluish. No, I think I don't want it. I bring back my bluish somewhere around here, and this greenish, I don't want this to be light green. I just want this green to have this, you know, a very darkish green. So what I'm going to do, let me just come to here and qualify this green. I want this to be very dark green, you know, the green which is has, you know, because this is very light green and I don't feel it, so that's why I would love to reduce this green. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this magic right into there and do the process that we often do, like this. Alright, I'm going to reduce intensity somewhere around there and try to see what I can do in there. Alright, so I'm going to bring my offset into green part until I found out this green starting to be greenish, and then I feel like I'm going to reduce the brightness. Yeah, I think it's pretty up now. Let me reduce it again. Yeah, feel it. Okay, so next things I can do, is it because this is a film cinematic, so sorry, I just made the outside note. What I can do is just come into my saturations, decrease my saturation to have some kind of cinema look to our pictures. You see, I just want it to be like this. So I don't know why I feel it, but I feel like I need to do something like this. You should, reduce some of, saturations to have this dirty picture. I feel like I need dirty picture. You see way they look now. Let's try. Yeah, man, very static picture. I feel it, but I just reduce a lot. Let me try something like that. And then, oh my god, I just do a lot of notes. You can do any notes that you want it to, according to where you want it to be, just in order to make perfect everything to be perfect. But remember, if you overdo stuff, you're going to ruin your picture. So don't try ruining too much. Let me just vignette my pictures. Let me try vignette my picture. Yeah, something like that. And here, when it comes to this part, I want my orange to be, my yellow to be orange, just so much orange. Here we go. Oh my god, what I've done. Oh my god, I overdid it. You don't have to overdo stuff. You just have to just turn a bit. You see the way it look now, it's very, very cinematic. You see the way it look now, it's very cinematic, very, what we call it, it's just street views as a less of saturations. It's very cinematic, but the stuff, there's something it's missing right there. Let's try it outside of a notes. Let's try it. Let's try this. Coming to my gain, my gamma, lift up little bit of my blush and my greenish, just turn a bit up to this point, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here, I think it's perfect. And then I'm coming to my gain also. I'm going to lift out something right there to have those cinematic, cinematic look, this vibe. And then I'm coming to my highlights and just to bring it somewhere around there. You see the magic, the way it's happening. You see the before pictures, the way they look, and you see now the way they look. This is one of my best techniques about doing those cinematic look. You see the picture now, it's looking very nice and awesome and dope. You have to try it next time. All right, I think this is enough. I think I don't have to do anything so further. This we came where so further. So let's try watch out before and after review the process that we've done. Okay, as you remember, we just converted to SS, and then we did our oddity, which is output device, which is SS into Rec709, and we control our exposure, and we just did our custom curve. We did our white balance, which is the magic happening right there. We vibrance our saturations. We fixed our skin tone by fixer, and then we jump on our skin tone to make chocolate skin tone, and then we jump on. Before I did my look, we jump on our print, which is our first print, which is just turn a bit boosting those orange stuff, but I never did a lot. This is greenish. I forgot the greenish was there. As you see right there, the greenish stuff was just try to pop the green and make it look dark greenish. And then we jump on our luma, and then this was to desaturate the picture. I want the picture to look very cinematic. I desaturate the pictures. We have, as you see now, it's very strict, it's very dirty picture. And then we just did some vignettes, as you see the way it look. But another magic, oh, I forgot, this my look, which is I turn my pictures into orange, into, as you see it, we have some kind of a greenish into a darkish pattern, you see. And then I jump on my last stuff, which is, you know, printing my image all over to make some overlay color. And this is what I've done. This is just what I've done. Okay, thanks very much for watching this video. This is your boy Director Kim. I hope you enjoy, hope you got something. I think I missed you guys a lot. We do a lot of tutorial together, and I'm sorry if sometimes I take a long time not to send a tutorial. You know, I'm pretty busy. Sometimes I'm prepare stuff for you guys. So yeah, you know, keep on practice more and more. The more you practice, the more you grow up. Without practice, you can never reach anywhere. I'm telling you. Thanks very much. This is your boy Director Kim. See ya on next video.